my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
We're back, boys. We had the Overlord Mars for today. Now we continue the Empire. Overlord Mars continues tomorrow. We're playing two different campaigns right now. Jim Light says so many saves. Well, these are all the campaigns we started last month. 12 of them here, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 out of these 12 are finished. So these two are in progress, everything else has been finished. We don't leave anything unfinished here. Dwarves are my favorite. Empire is close second. So we are here for 3 hours of the Empire. We are taking a little easier this month, back to regular streams, around 7 to 8 hours. It's over 7 hours average. Last month we had 340 hours of Warhammer. 340 hours. This month, most of the day probably gonna be like 7 to 8 hours. Maybe some days gonna be extra. It's usually over 7 hours. And I'm gonna be catching up with some TV shows and movies I missed. Almirage, yes, I'll be playing that one. I have it on my wish list. I think it's still not announced when it's gonna release. But yeah, I'm having that one in sights. Yeah, definitely playing that one. 50 euros for this game? Holy shit, this shit better be polished. But yeah, I'll be playing it for the lore. These are the 3 new games I'll be playing this year. Not really planning anything else. But you never know. Requests, you know, can always happen. This is what I have planned myself. Anyways, let's go into the Empire campaign. This is part 5. Our 4th Empire campaign, Mortal Empires. It's 62 turns in. We have been fighting vampire counts. We're gonna be ending them. This campaign so far we had 2 treacheries and 4 chat roars. This campaign has been requested by Bress. You guys know Bress, Bible Thump. The special rule in this campaign is if a hero on the campaign map critically fails an action, in other words get wounded, when the hero recovers, you have to exile them to Norsca territories to stay there for the rest of the campaign, and those heroes cannot be disbanded. Also, like I said at the beginning of the Overlord Mars stream today, the chat roar special has changed. The chat roar can now be requested to any army that has a legendary lord. Like Volkmar the Grim now has the Rubius Deviants chat roar. The rule is still the same. It cannot be disbanded. And if they die, 3 treacheries. Okay.
Yes, General.
We'll use Roll of the Exiled to explore these territories.
Step to it.
We will consider the Janham Mountains part of Norsca. After all, the local population is Norsca.
So?
That was almost a sneeze. Almost!
Pick up the pace!
So what is happening in this campaign? We're allies of Talabekland, Wissenland, Stirland. At war with the Heimlings, Beastmen and Vampire Counts. We have 8 trade partners. And growing more as we explore.
What? Approach and make your offer. A weak order.
The early game was a little bit exciting due to treacheries. But since then it's been pretty quiet. It's people don't want to really sabotage this thing.
It is good
It looks
to
like
see
it's gonna be
fellow-
another smooth Empire campaign.
It is good to see fellow.
Yeah. We have two armies. We have our Balz Guild's army here. And we have Volkmar's army
Never
here.
yield.
Yeah, Warhammer 2, Warhammer series, all campaigns have always been on the highest difficulty. That was available. There was one time during the beginning of Warhammer 2 when the legendary had a glitched very hard difficulty. Was very hard was normal, but that was fixed with Tomb Kings. But the main difficulty from the campaign comes from the legendary campaign difficulty. Ooh, I'm actually scared to use Rubio here. What if he gets wounded? But harassing Dragonhof, Tier 4 Dragonhof would be a most welcome addition to our glorious empire.
March!
It's 68% chance, what can go wrong?
Take them before they get to battle.
Assault Garrison can be pretty potent to eliminate the defenders.
My knowledge is
This army is not ready to fight that yet. We're gonna have to go deal with the rest of the vampires.
What brings you here?
Little Fifi goes into Volkmar's army.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
There's quite a bit of stuff in this city here. 14 units and additional 20. We do have quite a bit of artillery here, which will be definitely useful in this siege. We should probably merge the armies for this attack.
Volkmar, I will
They
cast
don't move
out
next
all
turn, we
evil.
attack.
I shall pull them from the earth. A red rage will come if provoked. Yes, the red wind blows.
Yeah, we stay here, get more people to moot, and we attack their main force here. This is currently a war zone, and our goal is to eliminate the vampire counts. Our economy has become very tight here. Building Imperial Palace, we did have quite a bit of saved, but with the building of the second army, we are low again. Nozeron, I've never heard about that. Sounds to me something hardware related. Hardware, software related. Not really the game. Okay, we need to fix the economy here. This thing was pretty expensive, but it's also an amazing landmark. We are looking into confederating Visland and Stirland while eliminating the vampire counts. That's what's going on right now.
Seeks my power.
Mimda is scouting.
The wilderness calls.
We're looking for more trade partners. But most of all, we need to expand our trade resources. Only force and pottery. We have 2 sources of pottery and 1 source of force. The Empire has it easy with trade resources due to the treasure increasing the tradable resource produced by 25%, which is kind of insane. And if you expand to Bretonia, you have a super easy, super strong early game. Get that vine market at Bordeloo and all the resources around. Fortunately, this time we couldn't do that because of treacheries. So we went a different way. We went into Southern Grey Mountains. We destroyed Crooked Moon, and we attacked then the vampires. Taken us longer to get Reichland up and going. This is also currently very expensive to build, and we need to increase our trade and income too, so we can actually continue building. What are we researching currently? Divine Sanction for Public Order. With the Imperial Palace, yeah, the Public Order is going to be great. Only -3 here, it's due to corruption. This osmosis coming from... it looks like coming from the vaults. Come on, Belegar, take care of these bloodsuckers. Krakadrak has lost the port down. They're taken by the winter
Anad?
Wintertooth. Beastmen have recovered. They've almost been destroyed at one time.
By the... Let the supplicant come.
Unwise.
Grinskin's rank 2 with 26 elements. Crazy stuff.
The Empire. Speak. I will hear
Hey,
you
Bress.
now. Be warned, my mood is dark.
Ooh, he went for Volkmar. We are fortified in this position. So he got back and he went straight for Volkmar. His infantry will counter the flagellants. But we do have artillery here and the guns. Huh. Don't have healing. Our heroes are pretty early phase as well. It's 8 graveguards. If I retreat, he probably has enough movement. Then we lose 5 melee defense. You have no firing drills, no experience of the artillery. Volkmar has pretty much no battle skills either. It looks like a pretty bloody battle here. Pretty bloody. Oh, well, what the hell, let's go. There's a chance if we retreat, it would be out of range, but there's a chance he still has in range and then we lose 5 defense and 5 leadership. This army is work in progress. They miss all kind of bonuses from skills and technologies.
Grand Theogenist.
Legends get deleted by the graveyard. We don't have the boss for them yet. Artillery is, look at it, a reload, 20 seconds here. I need some good shots here.
Battery.
Just the flagellants will fight to the death.
Flagellants.
I don't like the position of the cannons here on the left side. Can we get anything more flat here? It's probably a better position for the artillery. The left and the right side are looking pretty bad in that position. Yeah, this is better.
Which target, General? Warrior priest.
I have 2 wizards which both are work in progress. So it does not really look good for the army. We're gonna take a lot of casualties here.
Spearman!
Ronald Jane, we're ready!
We're missing battle skills, technologies, experience. But What the hell?
Hellstorm rocket battery! Hand gunners! Spearmen! The Empire endures! Take the ground!
We need to apply some really good damage here. And I mean really good damage on those Graveguard.
Understood! Twin-tailed comet! Guns of no!
Those Lancers.
Great cannon! We obey! Our weapons are yours! For Sigma!
Oh, there's some really good muting there.
Hellstorm!
Also, their army is infantry, and the rocket batteries are amazing against infantry, as long as we get the hits. As long as we get the hits, of course.
Father Grim!
We don't have healing, which kinda sucks.
Ranging target! Sigmar guides us!
Trying to avoid artillery shots here.
Like that machine! The Empire endures! Spearmen! Hand gunners! By Karl Maras! Budgets! Out and try! Fire! Fire!
Sigmar speaks through me! We're Sigma's heirs!
Armed and ready! Understood!
Yeah, the Hellstorms are doing chaos on their infantry.
Hit your target! Cannons fire! Through to cannons!
Pretty good.
Spearmen! Double time!
I just need to deal with those creep horrors on the right side.
Vigilance! Attack! War! Standing by! By Karl Maras! Fire! Fire! We serve the Emperor!
We can miss a charge with flagellants. They're shock infantry.
For the Warhammer! Budgets! Yes, General! Take the ground! Yes, sir! Go! The
They're looking very good on the right side. This is a little bit risky, but I'm going in. I see wisdom in this. Ooh. Oh, that's good shit.
Fire! Sir!
And that spell might have saved us so much casualties here. What you gonna do against flatulence?
Formation! March!
Don't even have healing here, but that was good. It's much exactly what we needed in this fight.
Hand gunners! On my command!
See the horse?
It is against Sigmar's
Distracted.
teachings! Missile troops! For Heldenhammer!
I'll go for another one on the Scalis.
The Empire is
The Flagellant's doing good. These Spearmen are not doing so good here.
vigilance!
The card
Pound and drive!
so low their army health.
Bowman! Shoot!
I need this.
Channel fire!
Is it turning into our troops?
I am a pyromancer! Crossbow
I was actually okay there, but our troops are not making a dent there.
Twin-tailed comet!
Looks like casualties incoming there.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
Open fire!
Through to cannons!
Open fire on this mosh pit here.
Move! For Heldenhammer! Fire! Fire! Pass the bow!
Pull out these flagellants here.
To battle! That's an order! No lingering! By Ulrich's wrath!
Very good. Stop firing! Stop firing!
Charge!
Beautiful.
Sigmar guides us!
Empire 2, Manfred 0. That Bright Wizard, the Burning Head, totally delivered. Not so good against the Graveguard, but it does damage. The artillery did pretty good here. Amazed at the artillery here without firing drills. Underestimated my artillery here a bit. That army was pretty slow there. Once I get the firing drills, the artillery dominates against the vampires. Fear of Aramar. Put it on one of the wizards. Little Fifi. Put also the Entertainer, Hedge Wizard, and Bomb Picker. We have Bold Guy Bieber rank 4.
I am the supreme patriarch.
We also received quite a bit of replenishment here. The Flagellants get really much better once they get some of the melee defense increase on top of Volkmar's bonus defense and physical resist. They can reach close to 50 defense with their buff. And then they will do okay in melee as long as they're not outnumbered. They still take a lot of casualties each battle. But they also replenish quite a lot each battle after each replenishment. Need to take Templehof. It's fortified.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
We'll send Volkmar here to reinforce while we eliminate him with this one. Regarding auto-resolve here, I think it's fine. Yeah, mostly range firepower to finish them off here.
On march.
Talisman Protection, a Scribe, pretty nice.
It is time.
We have a Scribe and a Messenger now. Put a Scribe here, that's 40% extra movement. Another 10% defense chance. Don't need a Bailiff. Just keep it as nothing else. Rank 25. Some of the good stuff is coming. We do already have a really large power reserve, so we'll open immediately with a final transmutation. It's an area damage similar to that of Flock of Doom, just more powerful. It's almost like a AoE Spirit Leech, area Spirit Leech. I haven't used it in a long time because I use Gelt mainly for firepower armies with no spells. Maybe they actually changed something about that. Griffon on rank 22. Put Earthing here, he's naked. I mean, it's 44 armor. What about that ward save item that we got? Put it here. Let's keep buffing the Emperor's Finest. Pretty impressive attacking defense on the Flagellants with the Emperor's Finest. Oh, we got a heal. And we'll put Scouting here.
Ready.
We do want to open attack this with artillery.
I am ready.
And
Are
looks like
you?
we can reinforce with our encamp stands.
Sigmar, grant
Maybe
me
we can carry
strength.
this one. Can't. I guess we can stay in Moot.
Welcome, my country. The Empire. Come then. Only...
The Empire.
Volkmar the Grim.
We have two Mr.
By
Absolutes.
the comet.
Oh wow, I haven't noticed that this guy was also called Mr. Absolute.
Yes?
Oh, thank you for telling me. This is gonna have to be somebody else. Put this one Omen. Omen is gonna be the Barrack Wizard.
The Empire.
Ready.
Okay. We'll reinforce here. We can pull back into the mood to replenish.
Orders.
But the attack will be led by the armored mortar artillery, which is Volkmar. We do have two powerful units against the walls here, but
Blessings
this
of
is way more.
Sigmar upon you.
We'll take Fort Oberstyr this turn and the Cast Temple of next turn. Then invade the rest of the Sylvania. Easy game, easy life. Income is yet increased in Aurheim. We're still looking for that confederation for the Emperor. Will not spend any money here, this is a war zone.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Okay. Auto-resolve here will actually kill, might kill a unit or two. So we have to go into the battle. If this was all full strength, I would have auto-resolved here. The Tether Souls actually do quite good once you get all the boss for them. Because they're max rank. The other Flagellants are really hard to get the max rank and keep them alive, because you can always have a unit of armored cavalry behind them, you know, to assist if they're about to get killed, so you pull them out on low numbers. That's probably the best way to do it. But Tether Soul is pretty good. I mean, look at that health. These guys, it's very hard to get them to veterancy. Yeah, Tether Souls with a Razor Standard, that's the goal. This one is Chetror, so they're definitely gonna get the Razor Standard if you had one available. I mean, they have 56 attack, pretty impressive. We have some serious artillery here, including great cannons, which means we are destroying everything on the wall before we're going in. Plenty of characters also mean that we can also tank the enemy tower's damage, which total domination in sieges. Empire is pretty strong in sieges due to their artillery. Okay. We'll not be using the 2 damage flagellants, but all the other 5, sure. The spearmen not used on this fight. They're just there for the open field battles. We'll actually put everything in a group, because there's a second army coming. Put this in 8. Put this in like this, okay. No fire at will yet, we're going for the towers first. Let this one first. Characters will tank the towers. After that, we just delete them with as much ammunition as we have.
Battle Wizard!
We don't have a huge amount of power because the guild was not the one initiating this battle. All the bonuses to power reserve only apply if that army did the attack. It's I feel like it's almost an oversight or some kind of balancing. I don't know. But all the monsters Geld has to power reserve do not work in this battle because he did not start the attack.
Charge the battle hymn!
For Heldenhammer! Great swords!
Great cannon!
Get that mortar closer.
Detachments, move! Save ammunition!
Let's put him in a spot where they look good.
We obey! Sterling's revenge! Show us the foe!
We'll get in a separate group and all this in one group. They absolutely have no answer to Geld, so we can go fly over their heads. Is there a cap? No, not that I know of. I had battles where I had close to 400 power when you count in the abilities and the conduits. We tried to do to check it out with the Vampire Count campaign, the first one in the Moral Empire, so you can check that one on YouTube. We were just stacking Winds of Magic power reserve. We were having like some battles with close to 300. We were casting spells non-stop, never running out of power. This shit is so expensive. Let's see the damage. This looks like miasma. It is what I said. This is AoE Spirit Leech. It's exactly what it is. Yeah, this is AoE Spirit Leech. So what does this mean? The units affected will the spell will be going for casualties or damage, while miasma goes damages everybody before it starts doing casualties. While this one will be killing the lowest health entities before moving to another entity, deal damage. It's AoE Spirit Leech, which makes it quite powerful if you cast on a lot of units. It also makes it way more expensive than anything else of a similar thing.
The Temple of Lumina! Hailstorm!
Balthazar Gelt!
For Heldenhammer!
Ready! At speed!
58 kills with one final transmutation. They registered all the kills, pretty impressive. It looks like more potent than the Spirit Leech though. But also way more expensive too. If you get a lot of power on Geld, this shit can get pretty powerful. With his changes to 20% cheaper spells, Geld has become quite a powerful wizard. Exactly what he needed. Just more power, and you cast this to someone with such a really nice effect. We'll send the great swords into action here.
Crossbowman!
Sending the crossman here to shoot.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Send a couple of these guys as well.
No lingering!
Is there a way to move all your units in the same formation when they move at the same time? Yes, yes. You have to log them in a group, then they will use the same speed. "16 seconds, huh?" Should be used on quality units, really. Sitting Doom is always good against a large unit.
High priest.
Okay, I'm sending some infantry units. We'll send the characters too.
For war. At speed.
Moving faster.
Sending the great swords here.
Arch! Ready to fire!
Send all the guns in case they send a large flying units.
Go! Take the ground!
Behold the light of Sigmar.
It's a very strong spell, just costly. But your army, you know, that's nice when you actually have spells which are very expensive to do a lot of damage.
The Temple of Luminarch!
Those are the best ones, cause then you know, you really want to work hard to increase your power reserve.
Missile infantry!
Great swords will climb the wall here.
The Helden Hammer!
Where the Terrasouls? I almost want to send Terrasouls through the middle.
Attack the souls! To battle! For Helden
Send these
Hammer!
guys here,
Sigmar!
here, here, and here. Stop shooting with these things.
Missiles at the ready! No lingering!
By Ulrich!
Offering battle prayers.
Great swords are coming on the wall. Let's send the Luminar to provide ward save. Luminar has an aura that provides 12% ward save if you have a power requirement.
Get up there! Soldiers of the Empire! Hold fire for now!
Actually, send this artillery closer.
Understood! Moving out, sir!
It's like might be a very good.
Don't stop until they're all dead!
These are great swords murdering zombies. Flagellants are breaking through. These units will have a hard time here.
I am life.
What can we do to help here? We can use the speculum.
At speed.
We can send the other one to buff their attack, ward save. We'll wait for these guys to attack on the other side. If you want the flagellants or only pretty much Empire units, infantry or cavalry to really shine, use a warrior priest with them. Buffing their ward save, attack, and even have items like speculum. You will get speculums all the time. Put them all on the priests. Use a priest on a horse to follow the cavalry around for these buffs, or your infantry, and both Empire infantry and Empire cavalry will shine
Understood!
and will be killing any
No
opponent.
lingering! Yes, sir!
The warrior priests are critical to an effective Empire army.
Charge!
If you really wanna have their infantry be something else or cavalry.
Attack them, men!
Because the warrior priest can go together with cavalry and go together with infantry for all those buffs. It should really make up the Empire, you know, fate part.
Prepare for combat! Kill the necromancer!
I am supreme. Taste gold magic.
None shall live!
Take the ground.
bay! Get them! Yes, my lord! Ready! Kill every vigilance!
Combination of magic, these buffs, the gunpowder, it really what makes the Empire.
The Charter Souls! Moving now! Quick march! For Heldenhammer! Handgunners! Taking position!
By my will alone!
For the Warhammer!
Ready for war!
Death to the enemy! Sigma!
The enemy is not glowing. The debuff will not work. It's to affect more than half the units.
Take the ground! We're Sigma's heirs! To combat! Sigma! Sorcery! Handgunners! The Charter Souls! For the twin-tailed comet!
Throw it!
We're Sigma's heirs! Let's have ya! Formation! March!
Go! No lingering! Moving now!
Amber Wizard!
Take position! Haste gold magic!
By Ulrich's wrath! With haste! Curse the foe! Charge! The Temple of Lumina! The Charter Souls! For Heldenhammer! Ready to
The
strike!
last second disengage.
For the twin-tailed comet! Taking position!
Just need them surrounded here so we can use the Searing Doom.
Whoa! Yes, sir, quickly! Attack! Ready!
To battle!
Very well!
Quick march!
Attack! For
Oh,
Helden!
they're evading us there.
For Heldenhammer! I am master of Shamon! Let the woods awaken!
Shield of Faith! Hail Sigma!
They'll never move again! Feel my ire! Ulrich's wrath on them!
Battle ready!
On way!
The Empire
Definitely need more
endures!
juice here.
Quickly now! It shall be!
Feel thy foe!
Handgunners! By Ulrich's wrath! All ranks, fire! As you say! Take position!
No lingering!
Are you telling me that this necromancer here? It's not necromancer, it's actually Vampire Lord. It's an Vampire Lord. Okay, don't shock me like this. For one second I think that necromancers were actually killing my guy there. It's just a vampire hero, Okay, shoot.
The Empire endures!
Oh, What the hell are these names? I can't. Is this a woman or a man? What the fuck, CA? I'm confused. Is this what? Roland? It's a vampire hero. It's supposed to be a girl. Every time I click on this sheet and I see the name, you know, I'm confused. And I see the stats, and everything should tell me that's a vampire hero. But the name, it's like it's a necromancer. No, it's necromancer doesn't have armor. It's a vampire lord. No, there's no vampire lord in the garrison. What the fuck is it? Tell me, FPS slow. Did your uncle also use a lot of makeup?
For the heir of Sigmar. Sigmar grant.
Get ready for this fight next turn there.
You summon me.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Emperor's Finest here for the attack and defense for the Flagellants. This unit will have 60 melee attack. Very nice. Made replenishment.
Volkmar the Grim.
I am ready. Are you?
Guess Temple Hope will follow. Get rid of this. We're going to take it so the rebellion appears here. It looks like beaten most of their forces.
This night.
Rank 30, where the hell do they have more military? It looks like they have an army here. Why do they keep an army there? Is there a dwarf with greenskins? Greenskins are threatening from Mangumbat.
Pick up the pace.
Wizard. Onwards.
Stalia is gone. Surprise, surprise. Income is getting better.
The nation calls.
Karahin is AFK, show. We need to get industry here. Corruption 6. Very corruption. We'll get 2 more public order here. And then we go for 2 untainted there. And we'll get another 2 public order from the Imperial Palace. We'll be manageable the public order in the corruption
How
levels.
should we proceed? Let us move. Step to it.
Are they not one of the vampires?
Yes.
They're at war with Ostermark.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Maybe they get behalf on it. There's only 9 unit garrison. Tier 5. They will eventually get it.
By the comet. The instrument of Sigmar's will.
We can also get the state-issued infantry armor plus 10 armor for the infantry units, excluding great swords. The damage as well. These are very nice technologies, not only for the early troops, but also for the garrisons. %130% research rate. We definitely need more students.
mighty lord. The fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows, as if driven by some divine power. Your enemies tremble before you.
It is good to see fellows.
Welcome, my
Ukop.
Welcome, my countrymen.
Yes. Approach as friend. Agreed.
I will not obey.
The Empire.
Okay.
Never yield. Orders. The Empire.
I don't think this is worth 49%. You know what happens if he fails and the wound gets wounded? Probably just leave him to harass Drakenhof. I'll ask Ashen to get some experience first.
March.
Why is it 49% when we were in area and 69% now? Well, it's not true, because there's walls here which lowers by 20%. Since the walls are automatically included into Drakenhof's capital, it's always 69 here, but the cost is also higher. The cost here is much cheaper, and we can skill up a little more. Every rank up increases the chains.
Preemptive strike!
So we need to get this guy a higher rank up. Merit, this campaign, not sure if you watched the beginning, but it was stretched with Midland and taken us much longer time to stabilize Reichland. Otherwise we would have already had expansion into Bretonia. So we only managed to destroy the Battle Legion and taken us much longer to get here. And expansion of the Border Prince is hell due to Greenskins having 27 settlements and shitload of armies. So it's a really bad thing. We do not want to go past this point. When the vampires are dead, the Greenskins will be more manageable. Right now the Greenskins could overwhelm us if we had a war with them. There will be constant battles against Greenskins, we couldn't do anything else. It would be pretty silly to go fight down there.
Yes, General.
As long as the vampires are alive, it's a bad thing. Don't go south until the vampires gone.
Grand Theogenist.
Well, the vampires are dead, they're not dead. They're undead. If you're gonna go like that. You can still them, they're here. They still move, very much alive.
tremble before me.
It is time.
Now we are past the point to expand into Bretonnia. We have to eliminate the vampires now. You don't want to leave this for later. If you have to go fight them later then, and the greenskins are a superpower, that is hell. That's a good way to screw up your campaign. At least in my head. You don't want to get into a mess like this. Can you imagine spending 80 some turns here while getting Bretonnia and shit like this, and then you come here, the vampires have their tier 5 shit with the raised sights, and the greenskins at the same time looking to get into the Empire? Well, that would be a mess. You will deal with Bretonnia in the first 30 turns. 30. Maybe up to like turn 40, you're done with it, and then you go for the vampires. The vampires are pretty much your main enemy in the beginning. And then the greenskins and the chaos are your later enemy. I've actually seen, what was it, I think Fenrir's campaign, where the greenskins were invading like crazy into the north. That was like very early as well, when he played the Empire. Was it? I think it was one of his campaigns. The shit can definitely go wrong with if you wait too long to destroy the vampires. The main thing why we are having such an easy time against the vampires, not only because the range superiority in early game, but the vampires are fighting greenskins. It's a perfect time to eliminate the vampires. Easy game, easy life. You need to spot these opportunities. Vampires are with greenskins, destroy them. This will make greenskins, like slightly better, so they don't go bother us. By the time these guys are dead and the greenskins consider bothering us, this will be fortified with Empire armies ready to face them.
Heldenhammer!
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yeah, let's take the temple of here. We have a very nice range setup here, so the sieges are no problem. And also we have powerful magics as well. What? Who did you play here? Did you at least go with them? Ally with them? How many regions do they have? Yeah, reinforcements coming here, so we're gonna deploy on that side for sure. We have cannons and we have Hellstone rocket batteries, which means the walls are a joke. And we use our characters to tank most of the damage.
Behold the light of Sigmar!
Nothing real in front, just everything behind the artillery for now. And put this all in one group for now.
Hellstorm rocket battery! For the twin-tailed comet!
This artillery piece also have very good range.
Yes!
Shalia protects us!
Ready to engage! Bow before me!
Ready to engage! Shalia protects us! Great swords! At speed! By Dol Maraz!
Shalia
protects us. Moving out, sir. The Temple of Luminarch. Formation, march. No lingering. Shoot. Yes, sir. Go. Yes, General. The Tattersouls.
We can take our sweet time in this battle.
Skyman rises!
Hellstorm! We are Sigma's heirs! To battle! The Temple of Luminarch! For Sigma, fire! Mortar! Break that machine! What do you bid? For the Emperor! Yes, General! Hellstorm rocket battery!
Sigmar calls! For Heldenhammer!
Wildheart!
By Ulrich's wrath! On to war!
By Ulrich's wrath! Find the enemy! Ready!
I love it when we have enough time to sort out all the unit cards and shit.
Great sword! Show us the foe! Take aim! Crossbows ready, General! Spearmen! Soldiers of the Empire! Handgunners! Swordsmen! Crossbowmen! Ready for war!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Stop!
Hey Tom Duff, thank you for Twitch Prime.
Sterling's revenge! The Temple of Luminarch! The Heldenhammer! Awaiting orders! Spearmen! The Empire endures! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, this is all sorted.
Sterling's revenge! They are mine to lead! Group disbanding! Detachments ready! Reserve group! Black powder blessed! Find your targets!
So crazy how those couple of those shots were pretty accurate there.
Volkmar the Grim!
Spearmen!
We have to deploy before we can continue firing. Okay. Beautiful.
Sigmar speaks through me!
No lingering!
Now we have all the time in the world. I mean 55 minutes. You know what I mean.
Great swords! Legends! Go! Taking position!
They're more at this nuking the wall really. Not very accurate though.
Ready! Handgunners! No lingering! Formation!
But when they actually deliver a hit, it's quite devastating.
Let us go!
They get much better once you get experience and technologies.
Moving out, sir! Detachments, move! Move out! Ready for war! For Heldenhammer! To battle!
Power of life!
Yes, General!
So nice when we can actually deploy everything in peace, not just rush, click, 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 annoyance.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
calls! Wreathe them in flame!
By Gol Maraz!
For Heldenhammer!
Grand Theogenist! At once! At speed! No lingering!
Swiftly!
Moving now! Sterlin's revenge!
Continue firing.
Storm rocket battery!
Feel life flow!
Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, sorry for interruption, I'm back. Imagine AI doing that to you. Well, the AI does this all the time, except it just alters all the battle to lose it. You don't have to put this much effort. No wall bridges yet, huh? Now this is a nice setup to destroy the early game vampires, right, guys? Look at this. Now that's an army. It didn't only take 15 minutes every time to deploy it. But no wall breaches yet. Thought the wall would break somewhere. Looks like it's weak here. I don't know why you ask me Norska questions. I don't deal with Norska scum. The only way I deal with Norska scum if they're in front of my handgunners. So go ahead. I'll wait in front of my handgunners. And the wall collapsed here.
Standing by! Cannons, fire!
The unit still has pretty good health. Most of the guns have... this guy's actually still have bullets.
Standing
8
by!
bullets. Okay.
Save ammunition! Crossbows ready, General!
Guys are empty.
Our weapons are yours! Mortar!
Balthazar Gelt!
Ulrich's run!
Let me get a lore master.
Gold magic. Heading out!
Okay, we'll send some troops now here.
For the Warhammer!
Bludgeons have very strong replenishment,
Taking position!
and they're actually there to stay in Vulcan's army.
Quick march! Quickly! To battle! I hunger!
Quickly!
Wizard!
Quickly now!
Great cannon! Hand gunners! Take the ground! Moving now! Formation, march! Yes! State troops ready! Hand gunners! Moving now! Yes, my lord!
Great Graveguard with great weapons there, so we're not gonna go to the wall.
Hand gunners! Great cannon! For the Warhammer!
Actually shoot him here. Yeah.
To battle! Hand gunners! Taking position! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Oh, what do we have in our side? Some creep horrors. Open fire, boys. Open fire.
At will!
That wall didn't kill anybody. Oh, they're just healing. The next one might kill one. Yeah, one down. See how they actually get killed here.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
They
hell?
just drop dead when they're taking out damage. Hey Omen, who won the Man of the Month? Brez did. You can actually check for the last month. Man of the Month L, as in last. send in the flagellants.
Quick march! No lingering! Yes, my lord!
Priests on each side,
Take the ground!
lords in the middle, wizards close.
Ready for war! Sigma!
This guy's actually pretty accurate here. Don't have Kindle from me, the Norman.
We obey! For France! Attack! Sigma! Ready for war! For Heldenhammer! For France! Understood? Now! Handgunners! In range! Form a ring of steel! We obey!
The other one here. These guys are gone. Let's get them on. Oh, well, you can keep them in the crowd here.
The Tattersouls! High Priest!
Get the ward save here.
As long as we draw breath, they will die! We're Sigmar's heirs! Move out! The Empire
We can go for another friend transmutation here, the last one. The final one! Oh, they're dead. They actually did this in the book when the Empire fought Nagash. A bunch of flagellants came from the north to go crazy into the undead. It's not like they needed much to go fight. They didn't really care about anything. Yeah. People there in the north were messed up after the chaos attacked them.
Tremble before me.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
I think it was the guy that got scarred by the in the battle. In the grave robber here. Grand Hammer of Sigmar, 50 seconds. Holy shit, Volkmar, you're crazy. It actually stacks with this one.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Guess Draenhof. We'll take the north first before we take Draenhof, I think.
Wind of Shaman, I will.
And we can take Essen from here next turn.
Yes, that will do.
Should be at 15.
Volkmar
the grim.
416. His buffs are really something. There's gonna be a rebellion here, but they're welcome to come. Get untainted here.
Let us move. Bring me to battle.
We're gonna finish the public order, then we'll get the Purge Dark cults. Looks like
The
that is solar research.
Sigmar's
Yeah,
will.
solar research.
Moving.
Oh, surprise, surprise! Look at the Dread Fleet here.
Yes, General.
This is perfect here. Income is good again, and we even have money in the treasury. Let's get the Imperial Port. We are gonna be increasing our income now towards 10k. The goal is to take Sylvania, destroy the Vampire Counts, confederate Vissaland, Stirland, Talabecland. Ostermark next as well. I do it every time when I remember about it. You know, I'm not guaranteed to level all the time, especially not early. Early is a bit RNG, but later when you have a lot of characters, you can get a steady amount of research followers playing as dwarves, vampires, or the Empire. You still have to have a steady amount of level ups to trigger them properly. Otherwise it's just a random.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
You don't have to do pay attention to it every turn. As long as you do it before every big battle, a lot of characters could level up, you will get students regularly. Slowly increasing your research all the time. As you get a lot of characters, you should be doing it regularly. But this is still, you know, early phase. Get one more army, then quite a bit of students can proc. Thing is, early game you'll have limited heroes. A student only can go on a hero. So as you unlock heroes, you unlock students. Every hero is gonna be a student eventually. Get a student follower.
Chosen of
You get these followers faster than you get heroes, pretty much.
It is time.
Nice stuff.
What? So, the righteous hammer of Sigmar.
By Sigma's will.
Invasion this point will cause few rebellions.
Yes, it is good to see.
By Sigma's will.
Will start to happen as you get more power.
Very well, I will do this.
Time to take Eschen. Waldenhof, then we'll take the Dragonhof. We have an army here, but intimidated by our presence.
Knowledge is power.
We can actually take both of them out.
Who calls? I shall be victorious! Moving off. Do not waste my potential.
Don't waste his potential.
You summon me. By the comet. No peace, just war.
The wizard might take extra damage. That's actually pretty good. Oh, look at that, another speculum.
The nation
Pretty good for warrior priests. This makes it cheaper by 2 and 4. Very nice. This will make it cheaper by another 2. Impressive. And this will make it cheaper by another 20%. Holy shit. Ooh, resources? Give me those resources. We have so many trade partners and we need a lot of resources. We just got wine and Ashen as well. Trade will skyrocket now. Gold increased by 700. Use final transmutation of groups of enemies to deal damage. Geld has 3 ways of dealing damage. Searing Doom into large units, cavalry units, anything large, lots of infantry, units on wall. Gehenna Golden Hounds into infantry mosh pits. And the final transmutation are more reliable than the other 2, but more expensive. This is how Geld deals damage. Searing Doom, Gehenna Golden Hounds, and final transmutation make him a damage dealer. And you just need a lot of power. With transmutation lead, you have a support skill as well. If you need to weaken the enemy, lower their weapon damage and attack. But the main role, damage dealing. Searing Doom, the Hounds, and the final transmutation. It is misleading due to being an area direct damage. Yeah, that's correct, Shit Wizard. So if you guys are not familiar what this does, you might be familiar with a Spirit Leech. Spirit Leech deals damage to a single combatant, but if you use it on a unit like cavalry or infantry, it will go for the kills. It will kill one guy, then gonna kill another guy, then gonna kill another guy. For the duration of 30 seconds, it might kill 7 entities. Like 7 Grail Knights or 7 Mounted Yeomen. The final transmutation does this, but to everyone in the area. To everyone in an area, which is quite powerful, but also way more expensive than your usual spell. But Guild, Master of Metal Magic, had this very cheap than the other metal wizards, and it can do a lot of kills. This goes immediately for kills. Does not go for damage. It will kill. It will kill the weakest units in the unit. So what does this mean? Weakest units in the unit. So let's say this 120 swordsman is here, and they're full health. Well, it will gonna have to kill all of them from full health to 0. One, then another, then another, then another, as long as the duration lasts. But if you cast it on a group of units, which there are a couple of them units are damaged by either like mortar or artillery, it will kill them much faster because they'll be only been damaged. Some of these entities on lower health just gonna keep dying, and you can see all those kills registered there. A single overcast could do as much as 200 kills, depending how many units it affects. So you need to position in a group of where it can affect the most units, and doesn't discriminate which units. It will kill pretty much the chosen, the same as they're gonna kill a regular spearman. 1 second. Sorry for interruption. Yeah, Flock of Doom does damage first, and the Final Transmutation goes for kills immediately. It's a little bit confusing, but I hope you guys understand how I explain it. Spells, some spells go for to deal damage, and some spells go to kill the combatants immediately before wounding more of them. Because each unit has a number of combatants and a certain amount of health. Some spells will try to damage the whole unit, all 120 of them, and some will just kill 7 guys, all the rest will be unharmed. Like Miasma and Flock of Doom go for the damage on the whole unit, while a Spirit Leech and a Final Transmutation will go for the kills. Okay.
Ready.
Yeah, it's a very powerful combination against the infantry. But it can be situational because you still have to have the enemies together in a group to do damage. But like I said, Gelt is a damage dealer. You get 3 different spells to do damage. Use which one is more appropriate in the situation to do the most damage. Or if you have enough power with the Lore Master, Arcane Conduit, Magical Reserves, Arcane Items, you can have a lot of power. Multiple Wizards followers, and use all at once. Just click, 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 kill everybody.
Never yield. Volkmar the Grim.
Sigmar.
Okay, we'll take Waldenhof as well this turn, and then we'll go for Castle Drakenhof. They're probably gonna, on this turn, move an army into the Drakenhof.
What?
But we have 2 armies to attack it. We're gonna have to spend some time here to clear the corruption. But we are here to destroy the Vampire Counts. This war is to end them.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar. To battle!
These 2 armies are enough to end everything they have. We defeat them a couple of times in the field,
Oh my god.
and now we're taking their cities.
Holy shit.
They've been also been pressured in the mountains by the Greenskins. So spotting that the Vampire Counts are fighting the Greenskins was the perfect time to go all in to just take them down, take Sylvania, get rich. Hey man, Hunty, thank you for 12 months. Long time no see. Lotten is getting beaten by Aulorn. Yeah, for the Empire, the Vampires are pretty much your initial enemy, and then your big enemies later are the Chaos and the Greenskins.
Offering battle prayers.
Chant the battle hymns.
They're the oldest enemies.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
The Empire!
We have impressive artillery here, so the usual.
Sigmar speaks through me.
The Empire endures. Hellstorm Rocket Battery! We are Sigmar's heirs! Guns of No! Hellstorm Rocket Battery! Budgets! For the twin-tailed comet!
They're behind the artillery.
Hellstorm! We obey! Form a ring of steel! I command in your stead! Ready for war! Hellstorm Rocket Battery!
Now there, all of the Empire is saying they're the Sigmar's heirs because the Sigmar didn't have any children. Well, technically he did have a couple of children, but not really with the actual love of his life. You can say he had a couple of bastards. Because the Sigmar didn't have any heirs, you know, the Empire is his heir. Anybody in the Empire is his heir.
Power of nature!
Ready for battle! Quick march! Hellstorm rocket batteries!
Two provinces on turn 110. What the hell? Come on, man, don't joke like that.
At once!
What?
Hellstorm! By the Jade Griffin!
That is not funny. That is not funny.
For Sigmar! Protect us all! To battle! Immediately! In the name of Sigmar!
Well, you need to destroy Battle Legion before like turn 15, preferably before turn 10. It's critical, Callidius. If you miss the first 10 turns of this campaign, pretty much it shows you how it's done. I think we've done pretty much the same in the last campaign as well. The Battle Legion has to be dead in the first 15 turns.
March as one! Moving! Yes! Yes! The Heldenhammer! Formation, march!
I think we started on turn 9. 60 attack. Ooh, nice.
I am Volkmar!
Swiftly!
Yeah.
Yes, General! We serve the Emperor!
There's still no point getting into attacking the city until your range is run out of ammo when you're dealing with the vampires, because they have no range units.
Hellstorm rocket battery!
They get experience really fast as well.
Target and fire!
Oh, what?
Missile troops! Understood! For the Warhammer!
Skynet has been activated.
Fire!
The power of life is mine!
Spearmen! Formation, march! Volkmar the Grim!
See if these guys actually listen to my order. No, no.
Battle!
They stopped listening to my order because they went out of the range. Yeah, we saved them.
What do you bid? Spear there! No lingering!
Sneaky, sneaky.
Ready to fire!
Yeah. Theory saved.
We are
To those bastard bats.
hand gunners! Yes, General! Whippers at the ready! Spear there! Yes, Lord! Quickly now! By Ulrich's wrath!
They do it sometimes. They do it sometimes. I think
Formation! March!
we just lost the ways to destroy the wall. We didn't destroy the left wall. We're gonna have to go attack the on the wall probably.
For war!
We do have 2 units of 40 armor. Flagellants are on 10 armor. Flagellants can still get another 10 armor.
With haste! On my
The fact you can have Flagellants on 20 armor is very nice. I didn't really need to withdraw them, but I did. Now we get to get into more melee action.
formation march!
I don't think
Climbing the
here,
wall, sir!
go there,
Yes,
go
sir!
here, and go there.
Fire! Hand gunners! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take the ground! Flagellants! Moving now! Hand gunners! To battle! Yes, sir! At speed! Moving out! For France! Sigmar guides us!
They do have some anti-infantry here.
By Ulrich's
They have healing. We have the Speculum as well.
behold
I have also the Grand Hammer of Sigmar. Amazing. You really need warrior priests and the Volkmar to power flagellants to get anywhere.
Take position!
You have faced those guys as back doors.
For the twin-tailed comet! For the war!
We have to send them in, otherwise
High priest!
this is such a nice buff.
That's on order!
86 attack, fire attacks.
Yes, sir! Moving now! Sigmar!
We can heal them as well.
let the woods awaken.
Now! Budget!
We can also send the guns
Sigmar!
here and here.
Yours!
All the crossbows here. The damage should be pretty fine here.
For Heldenhammer!
Direct cause. Doth adore I invoke thee. Sigmar call. Power of life.
The Garrett is getting pushed here.
Crush them!
Oh, we overrun them.
By Sigmar!
Flagellants are swarming in.
Budget! Yes, my lord! No lingering! Crossbowmen! Climbing the wall, sir! Yes, sir! Quickly! Summon fire! Budget!
Yes. I am its vessel.
Flagellants! Reynolds, hey! We're ready!
Through it.
Hail Sigmar!
Speculum is so good. Every warrior priest should use this item. Could blow them up here, but it could do more damage to us. Best just to heal here. good.
Mercy on us all! Flagellants! Take position! Battle!
Faith is my shield! Gal Maraz!
Flagellants! Hand gunners! Shields up! Standing by! Form a ring of steel! Understood! I'll burn them!
Let the wind of life blow!
For Heldenhammer!
Feel life flow!
Ready for war!
I am life!
Heading out! For Heldenhammer! Quick march! Ready, my lord! Crossbows ready, General! Shields up!
Ready!
None shall live!
Nice to have healing for the flagellants.
Sigmar guides us!
To battle!
I have the handgunners in this army for anti-large, which is their main purpose as well.
Soldiers of the Empire!
The great cannons are also they'll have the large.
Volkmar the Grim! With speed!
Take the ground! Wah! Take the ground! Take the ground! Go! Take the ground! What do you bid? Spearmen!
Oh, nice of them to let us brace.
Ranged weapons ready! Take the ground! We obey! No!
I drop the heal on these flagellants, they might suffer armor losses.
Understood?
The Empire!
Go!
Armor losses. As their health increases and they've already lost enough. Life plus whatever you like. Or fire and Shadow are fitting with his super tankiness. One arm but promise within your meta.
Cleanse the filth! The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Yeah. It's actually fine, but we don't need it right now. Let's go with Pistol Core. One of the most important skills for the Empire. Oh, hammer.
Orders.
We have an Omen here. Bomb Picker, Smuggler, Untainted.
Direct me.
I am Volkmar.
Okay, we have Volnhof now as well. Kelsenregenhof is the only thing that remains in Sylvania. This is Warzone, so we'll leave it as it is. They do have Zubbar, Ockenhammer, and Grompik too. Is this all their provinces?
This night.
Yeah, this is all they have. It's 4 what remains of Vampire counts. Drakenhof is ours next turn.
Off we go.
Help Ungrim. Ungrim will be fine. Ungrim will be fine.
Greetings. You no doubt have a request, I agree.
We are natural allies with Ungrim.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
There's no connection. Ah, we have to get Wurbat so we have connection to Karakadrin.
Come then. Only 6.
Okay, once I get Wurbat we can trade with Karakadrin. Wurbat is missing for the connection. We have first expand into the Southern Grey Mountains. We are looking to confederate Vissaland, Stirland and Talabekland now, while eliminating the Vampire counts.
Amber order. Stirring.
Why was this turned off?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Ready. Get training.
Yeah, I think how the trade routes worked between like Rome and this one, they should really remove the requirement for the capital connection. It makes no sense anymore. Then again, they need to maybe even readjust the value of the trade routes as well. Might be a little too much for them, you know. They would need to do less coffee breaks and, you know, put more effort here. So they're probably gonna save it for another Total War, not change it in Warhammer at all. Instead, they might just improve train connections, like, you know, like they expanded here and here. So the Reichland can trade with Talbekland and Midland through Aldorf. Just need to do the same thing like here. And a lot of these provinces, you know, so they're better connected than these. These mountains should never be, you know, a block to trade. The dwarves, you know, they travel on the ground. Why would they need the roads on the outside to trade? They even have a technology called caravan. The underway trade caravans, and they need a road outside to trade when the Zubbar and Karakars are connected by underground. Talbekland, I think they'll manage to take the half and maybe even weaken at that point. Did I see an army of Cairn Wraiths? Holy shit. If only we had a great wizard on our side. Oh wait, we have. Looks like the vampires have just brought all their forces to Drakenhof. They're not giving up easily. And I thought we would just walk into Drakenhof. Well, Backlund takes down Behafen and gets rid of the Ostermark troublemakers. Might even have a confederation available after that. But boys, this is gonna be it for the day. Tomorrow will be a little more Empire, a little less Lord Masters. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.